Hey guys, below the bottom tier here again, and today we'll be doing another budget build video. Sorry I haven't posted in a really long time. I've been busy with streaming. If you wanna catch me streaming, links in the description below. And I've been really busy with school lately, so apologies for not posting. This build was requested by uh, someone. You'll see it in the title because I'm still getting the name that they want to be addressed by. And with that being said, let's begin. So, first would be the weapons. The Axe of Antagony, simply because you can one-shot a Wraithmancer with a right click when you have Odanium armor. Wings of Surety, which is for your range. They're mainly used against the Mordiums or the really pesky range units like Elites. You will be using arrows in this map because we're doing Visum Vaults, so just a heads up there. The Holy Four of Blue Relics: Cookie, Walnuts, Dried Blushberries, Amber Bee Honeycomb, and then the two combo relics, Blissful Tribute and Frosty Delight. Simply because this one is one of the cheapest epic relics for what it does. Then two fishes for healing, one super fish, Cooked Bob for, well, just in case an oh shit moment happens, fireproof potions because you're going into a dungeon with a lot of fire, and escape portal. So with that being said, we're gonna be starting off the map. This build is under 6,000 shadow stones and under 300,000 gold, so it's relatively cheap. I highly suggest you don't do Visum Vaults because, like with this setup, simply because of how difficult it is. But if you have relics like Tears of Serenity, Screamies, that would help a lot. Feeble Bloodstone also. But if you really want to push for it, go for this setup. And let's begin the dungeon. So, right now, you'll see a Wraithmancer. Two of them actually. So you can one-shot them. Use these corners to kite them around. Mordiums are annoying, especially when you're dealing with them in corners, simply because they like to hit you with a bomb and it instantly explodes. So here, you see another Wraithmancer. What I do is I go back all the way to this corner. He will summon, he will spawn, so every once in a while you have to show yourself to kite him, like this, and force him to go to the corner so that you can hit him. Elites, you can use arrows or you can just walk up to them, but I prefer using arrows simply because they have an AoE attack when you go near them. For these line of mobs, what I'm gonna do, I can snipe multiple of them at the same time. So that's how you deal with Mordiums and these flying fire things. I forgot their name. Another way is you bait out the shot, make it go long, and you hit them with a melee. So with that, you're good to go with dealing with the ranged units. Now, you need to be very careful with Blissful Tribute here because this is the type of dungeon that can take down your health faster than it can take down your energy. So, what I mean by that is, you'll find yourself with a lot of energy before you even hit 1,000. A lot of energy and you're below 1,500 health. So your Blissful Tributes combo will not be at maximum efficiency. That's why you bring these other relics in conjunction so that you can top up your health, mainly the walnuts. yeah, so with that, I think that's majority of the tips that I can give for this map. And you will see near the end these two, that you will be keeping at least one charge of each until you reach the end of the map, so that you'll be very close to perfect health, so you don't need to wait too long in Talmud forever. So here, you can also bait them with corners here, so you don't have to go all the way back. But it's more on getting used to the map. First time you do this, you might have a hard time. This is why I prefer using arrows against these guys. And an epic bow. You don't necessarily need an epic bow, but it's nice to have. Oh shit. When you catch on fire, that's the main problem with this map. So I'll be using the combo here. And from now on, I'll be speeding up the video until another important segment comes, so as to not take too much of your time. Here, you can also use these small corridors to bait the Wraithmancer. So it doesn't have to be a huge corner, any corner will work. And oh my god, I missed. See, this is the AoE attack of the elites that you have to watch out for. And he's running away. Yeah, sometimes that happens, so you have to waste an extra arrow on them. But yeah, that's just how it works for the bows right now. Let me find one elite that we can actually show that you can actually one-shot them with the arrows. Get rid of all the clutter. You just get used to dodging those things eventually. So I suggest going closer so that you don't miss, and right clicking. I'm pretty sure you can also do it with a Draftwinder, but I am not 100% certain. So take that with a grain of salt. Heal up when you can, but your main idea here is keeping your energy topped up. Rooms like that would be nice to use your fire potions when you feel like there are too much enemies and then there are fire enemies near them. It really helps, but I'll show you that you can do it without using fire pots. It's just better to have them in general. If you're not forced to use it, don't use it, since it costs gold. Oops. As you can see, it's very hard to top up your health. Here, I used my fire potions, so I guess it's even hard also to not use it. That's why I bring at least 2. Because fire damage really takes away from your HP. Your main goal is at least keeping your health above 1,500 so that you can maximize your blissful tribute. Okay. Yeah, so times like that happen. So that's why it's better to have fire potions than not to have them. Because those are 100% gonna put you on fire when they explode right on top of you. So this one, it's far, yes, but bring them along. They move fast, so most of the time they're gonna lap other enemies, which is great. So you can isolate him. So here, if your health is still above 1,500, this is the reason why I suggest you keep 1 charge of Blissful Tribute, 1 charge of Frosty, and 1 charge of Dried Blushberries, simply because you use this to max out your health, you use this to get 75% of your energy back, and you use 1 charge of Dried Blushberries to fully max out your energy. But since we're doing a budget build right now, I don't have Screamies, I don't have Tears with me. Topping up my health is a bit hard, but that's a general idea of it. So just keep that in mind. 1 charge of each of these 3 equivalents to full. So you don't need to wait in Talmuth, you can just go immediately after. What you can do is you can actually just eat fish. Oh my god. Another reason why you bring fire pots is because of that. So here, I'm gonna eat fish simply because fish and the fire potions, simply because that's fire damage. I took it from the traps here. And I'll show you the effectiveness of the combo if I stop taking shots from these things. So here, I might have to use the dried blackberries simply because I'm running out of energy to actually deal with the enemies. But yeah, that's a general idea of this build. Normally you wouldn't be running these maps with these types of items. Normally you would be bringing more higher tier items, but if that's the map you want to run, go for it. Here, so as you can see, this one turns everything to 0, so this is basically how much you'll have. So one charge of dried blushberries will bring you all the way back up. And with that being said, that's the end of the dungeon. So here's another thing. When you're gonna do this dungeon, at least be level 10 in mining, so that you can at least mine the green nodes. I use consumables, but you still saw a while ago I came out with about 3,000 worth in items. That's with all my skills already at level 40 plus, so I could gather all of these nodes. But yeah, with that being said, that's the budget build. You'll have to wait in town. It's not a build that you can just enter the dungeon with full health, full energy, and come out of the dungeon full health, full energy. If you would want a build like that, leave it in the comments, or a different map, a different budget, a different setup, whatever restrictions, you can just leave it in the comments and I'll get to it when I have more time. But with that being said, the video comes to an end. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and till the next video. Peace.